Now, dear students, we will learn how we can add serial monitor in our project on Workwi. So for that, I have already made a project with the name 02 serial monitor. Let's open this project in new tab. In the new tab, you can see over here that we have made a project which can have Arduino microcontroller over here. We have studied in the previous videos how we can make a project or create a project in the Workwi. For adding the serial monitor, as you know that for adding any of the component, we will add in diagram.json file. For adding serial monitor, under the connection, you have to write code, like you have to specify over here a serial monitor, then a full colon, then you will have curly braces, and at the end you have to add comma. In this way you have added a serial monitor, but currently you are not seeing anywhere on the screen. So for making it to display permanently on the screen, or you can select either the serial monitor will be available on the screen when there is a code that is running to print some data on the serial lines. So for that, for the display options, we have to write over here display, then in the display write full colon over here, then you can say over here always, and after that you can add another property regarding the line feed, that for that you can write over here new line, and then you can write over lf, that is for line feed. Now in this way we have added serial monitor in our project. So let's first of all save this, and it takes a little time for saving depending upon the speed of the internet on which you are using. As you know that Workwi is an online simulator. So over here let's run the simulation. You can see that a white box appear over here. This is actually the serial monitor, but currently you are seeing no data being printed over here. It's just empty because we haven't written any code regarding the printing of data on the serial monitor. So let's just stop the simulation. Let's move to sketch.ino, in which we write a code as I have already described about the set, while setup and while loop in the previous video. For writing any data on the serial monitor, you have to write over here. First of all, you have to initialize the specify the baud rate on which you want to communicate. For that you have to write serial dot begin, and let's say we write over here 9600, and let's print something over here serial dot print line, and let's print welcome to learning Arduino. So let's save this and let's see what happens when we run the simulation. Let's click on this, and now it takes some time for compiling the project. Now you can see that we over the serial monitor shows that welcome to learning Arduino, which we have written over here. Let's add E, there is a mistake, so let's stop and let's run. So here you can see that we have printed welcome to learning Arduino on our serial monitor. Arduino Uno have the capability for serial monitor communication, like if you have a desktop and you are writing some code and uploaded the code in the Arduino Uno, and then you want to communicate with the Arduino. For that we are going to use the serial monitor to show what is written on the serial lines and what we have received from the microcontroller on our serial lines. Few of the microcontrollers do not have the serial monitor capability, but for that, if you want to simulate those microcontrollers in the Workwi, then you have to also specify the pins. We will study in the later stage. Currently, hope you have understood that how we can add serial monitor. For adding, removing any of the component, you go to diagram.json file, and over here I have added serial monitor with the options like over here it's always, which means that whenever I will run this project, I will be able to see this serial monitor over here. And to print anything on this serial monitor, we have to use these lines of code like serial.begin, serial.print line. In the coming videos, when we are going to discuss different concepts of programming on Arduino microcontroller, this serial monitor is going to be a very helpful tool in our understanding of the programming of the C language in the microcontroller.